I'm back again with another video. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Today I have for you, I am making a broccoli chicken rice bowl for you guys. This is the first time I've made this on my channel, so we're going to go ahead and start. As you can see, I have my chicken here. This is a 1.5 chicken breast cut down. Really good. I'm going to go ahead and start getting it flavored with some paprika. Really good, around about 2 tablespoons. Also, I'm going to use some parsley flakes. Around about just 1 teaspoon. Also, I'm going to go in with some onion powder. And you can pick all these up from Walmart. Just a sprinkle on the onion powder, about 1/2 teaspoon. And also, we're going to use some garlic powder. About 1/2 teaspoon. And also we're going to go in with some Creole seasoning. And on the Creole seasoning, we're going to use around about maybe 1/2 teaspoon to 2 teaspoons. Okay, at this point, this is how your chicken should be looking. It's still raw. Like I said, I've chopped it down really good. And this is how it's going to look with all your seasonings in it. You have your parsley there, you have your onion powder, you have your garlic powder, you have your Creole seasoning, you have your paprika in there. And also, this is my broccoli. I buy this from Walmart in a bag. It's looking really fresh. You can get it from the freezer section, and I think it's about 88 cents. So these are just the broccoli cuts. I'm gonna go ahead and mix up my chicken here. Now, if you want to make more, like if you're trying to feed a family of maybe 3 or more, or whatever size family that you're trying to make this dish for, you're just going to go ahead and just use more of the chicken breast. Just make sure they're cut down kind of small, just like this, and just triple the seasonings. Like I said, this is around about maybe 1.5 chicken breast that I chopped down. And I like to buy my chicken breast from Walmart, so just check out my videos. If it's titled something about chicken, it's probably going to be those chicken breasts that I use. And also, I include those chicken breasts in my hauls. So you can take a peek at those videos and watch them to find out what chicken breast that I use. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get this in the skillet. And I have Big Red right here. This is my skillet. I call it Big Red. I also added just a pinch of butter in there. That's what's already in the skillet. Now, if you want to, you can just start with some olive oil. I usually use my olive oil, but tonight this recipe calls for butter. So I just have like a pinch of butter. I'm going to say maybe about 1/2 teaspoon of butter that I've added in here. I'm just going to go ahead and add my chicken in, just making sure all of it's pulled apart. And you're going to add this in, and then you're going to cook it up like on a slow heat, on the low heat. Like I said, I'm just doing 1 bowl. So if you want to make more bowls for your family, go ahead and just chop up you around about maybe 3 to 4 chicken breasts and cut them up around about this size. And then on your rice, you're going to probably want to cook like 1/2 bag of rice. And I prefer, if you could, get the wheat rice or the whole grain, because this bowl is going to be on the real healthy side. And then on the broccoli cuts, you might need a whole bag or a whole bag and a half. But this is how it looks once I've added it in. And it's just going to cook up really nice. And we're going to go ahead and try to season that broccoli. You want to make sure it's seasoned as well. You don't want to leave it out and put it in there plain, because you want all the flavors to pop. Because sometimes the broccoli might have just a little water inside of it. So that's why you want to flavor it, to make sure that it's flavored properly and you get that good bite when you taste it. So the only thing we did, we just added a pinch of broccoli not broccoli, a pinch of parsley, around about a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, and that's what we've added to the broccoli. I'm going to go ahead and stir that up and get that mixed all up before we get that in the skillet. We're going to go ahead and get this mixed up. We'll be back, Hans, with the next step. Okay, Hans, I'm back, and this is how the chicken is looking. It has cooked up around about 6 minutes. It's looking really, really good. You can see, I'm going to get a close-up. It has the parsley, the garlic powder, the paprika, everything I added. Okay, we're going to go ahead now and add in the broccoli. That's about a half a cup of broccoli. Like I said, if you want to make this a large amount for your family, just go ahead and just cook up more chicken breasts. Make sure they're chopped down. Make sure you add these ingredients that I added. Make sure you add the ingredients to your broccoli before you put it in the skillet. When you put the broccoli in, it's probably going to bring your temperature down a little. But you want to make sure you have your eye on like a medium heat, not a real high heat. Going to stir everything up. We're going to let this cook around about maybe another 3 minutes, but before we add in the last ingredient. And I know I keep saying we because my daughter is assisting me, so I keep saying we. But this is a good healthy dish, something quick on one of those nights that you might not feel like cooking. Just a meal that takes a long time. I like to bring a lot of good dishes to my channel that's going to be on the healthier side. If you think, someone might be wanting to change their eating habit, but I'm telling you, you won't know the difference. You still will be eating these exciting dishes. Like I said, they're low in fat, fill you up really, really good. I just added just another half a teaspoon of butter. So at this point in this whole entire dish, we've added maybe around about a whole tablespoon of butter. So just a little over. But this smells really good, you guys. And this dish is very, very on the low cost side. Like I said, this is around about maybe just one chicken breast. Sometimes will make a whole lot, because a lot of times you get those chicken breasts from Walmart. Some of them be really, really large. So just make sure when you look for your chicken breasts, I always give out advice in my videos. Try not to get the ones that have a lot of fat on it, because if you do, you're losing the actual breast. So make sure you look at them really closely, because you can make a lot of dishes if you pick the correct chicken breast. But sometimes I'll pick up the pack maybe $8 at Walmart, close to $9. It might have maybe 6-7 breasts in there. And most time I can make at least around about 3 entire meals, sometimes 4 out of just that one pack. But you guys, this is smelling so good. And like I said, the last thing we're going to add is going to be the rice. Now, if you want to use the white rice, you can. That's up to you. But for this dish, it calls for the wheat rice or the whole grain, because that's going to make the dish, the bowl, it's going to make it on the lower fat side. And it's just sauteing up. I'm going to let you guys see if you can hear that. Going to go ahead and get that rice in there. Now, when you cook your rice, you want to make sure your rice is not mushy. So make sure you kind of keep an eye on your rice. Probably around about, if you're just cooking a small amount, it might not take no more than like 15 minutes. If you're cooking a large amount, no more than 20 minutes. But you want to go ahead and make sure your rice is not like on the real mushy side. So just keep a watch on it, and it will turn out perfect. Now, if you have a rice cooker, that will be even more better. But I don't have a rice cooker at this point. But I like to just, you know, eyeball mine and make sure that it's cooking up right before I add it to my bowl. And at this point, we've already added in all ingredients. And what we're going to do now is go ahead and add some more parsley flakes on there. And that's just going to give it that extra pop, you know, when you bite into it. Also, we're going to put some more Creole seasoning in there. Just a sprinkle. I'm going to get all that mixed up. And I'm going to go ahead and add me just a little more butter to make sure it's not on the dry side, and to make sure that butter will give it that extra consistency that you need. You don't want it dry at all. But make sure you add the butter on the steps that I took. You want to make sure, you know, that the rice and everything don't get mushy, but you want to make sure that your butter, it will mix in with the broccoli to get that broccoli on the little softer side. And I like my broccoli, I like it to be a little soft, but then I also like it to still have that crunch. But this is an affordable dish that, like I said, once again, you can make for your family any time of the, you know, week. It'll be really, really good. It smells really, really good. But just imagine just making a whole skillet of this, 1 or 2 skillets. It really can go a long, long way. So you guys, I'm going to let this cook up around 2 more minutes and I'll be back. Okay, Hans, I let that cook up for another 2 minutes. Now it's time to get it in the bowl. So you're just going to scoop it out and get it into your bowl that you prefer. Like I said, it's really simple, really easy. 1 skillet dish that'll feed a family of how many you desire. Just take those steps. Really quick, really affordable. It goes a long, long way, you guys. Also, check out my other videos. I have several dishes on there that's really affordable. Also, if you would like to, I have some shrimp fried rice videos that's really, really affordable. You do not need a whole lot of ingredients. So check out those videos when you get a chance. Okay, you guys. Handful Mama, I've done it again. Everything is in the bowl. This is my broccoli chicken rice bowl. I hope you can make this for your family. And once again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Let me let you get a close-up. This is how everything is looking. The chicken, the broccoli, the rice, looking really, really good. That's a close-up. You guys, I'm getting off here. I'm ready to try this. Please like, please comment, please share with everyone. And Hans, turn on your notification bell. And don't forget to subscribe. It's very simple. It don't cost you anything. So subscribe and then go to the right, hit the notification bell. I'll see you in the next one, Hans. Have a good one.